I've been wanting to make a video on this for a while. It's about how Elon Musk used the NASDAQ as his personal crowdfunding platform. And this is something that's really important to understand if we want to really grow more transformational businesses that can take on, the world's challenges, deforestation, collapse of oceans. So it's really hard to get a company to go public on the NASDAQ. It takes a lot of capital to get to that point. And what's really great is that with the new rules under something called Title III from the United States financial legal codes, now you can raise money from the general public starting from scratch. You don't have to get listed on the NASDAQ. And the beautiful thing of these new rules is you don't have to trade publicly to raise capital from the public. But before 1933, if you were going to raise money from the public, you pretty much had to trade publicly as well. And trading stock, having stock that trades and floats on the public markets it's not that good for a company. I mean, look at what Tesla went through, all of the short seller attacks. And there's so many people their career is about stock price manipulation. And you have somebody serious about actually making the world a better place. And it's just like, you want to have the advantage of being able to raise money from the public, but having the stock price just gyrate because some guy on CNBC tells a lie about your business, that's something else. So all those problems are pretty much solved, and these days in Vegan Launch, we're applying these principles to the vegan economy. What I'm saying here, anybody could use in any sector, but we're vegan impact investors. We care about animal rights, human health, and the environment. So any project that fits into those criteria can really be scaled up very quickly in this way. These days, the latest iteration of the U.S. laws that just went into effect in March of 2021 allow us really a continuous effort to raise money starting from scratch all the way up to $80 million. And I think that's a funny number because that's the same amount of money that Elon Musk took out of his own personal savings to fund Tesla. So now somebody who has a really powerful idea, Elon Musk he knew going in, he always wanted to work in batteries and solving these problems, but he knew that the venture capital world would not support him in a vision like Tesla until he had a lot of proofs of concept. And getting to proofs of concept in some of these really transformational businesses takes a lot of capital. So he knew that he had to get very wealthy to just have a chance to invest all of his money and even lose it all, trying to make a company that could really change and transform the whole energy sector. Nowadays, that kind of risk can be distributed. We calculate there are about 34 million green-minded investors who hold a total of $30 trillion in publicly traded stocks. So now that risk can be distributed very widely. And even inside of that overall niche of the $100 trillion global public stock market, a subset of the $30 trillion green niche is the $3 trillion vegan sub-niche. So, trillions is still a lot of money. We may have some inflation in the U.S., but you can still get a lot done with trillions of dollars. We don't need anywhere near that to change the world. And it just shows you the real challenge, not a shortage of capital, but being able to connect the people who care with the money to the projects that can make a difference and do it in a way so that no individual investor is taking on an inordinate amount of risk. So, all of our hats are off to a guy like Musk who really risked his own personal fortune to follow his dream. But these days, there's just no need for anybody to take that much risk. And when we distribute the risk and we work from commitment instead of, extreme danger and risk, that allows us to create many, many more companies much more quickly and with much less friction than even had to occur with Tesla to get to where it is today. So, hope you like what I had to say about this. And of course, if you want to learn more, go to veganlaunch.com. And we've got our free program called Capitalism for Activists. And in that free course, you can really learn how to do what I'm saying here in this video. So thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you over at veganlaunch.com.